The Friday Footy Show, proudly brought to you by Towards Zero for the 2019-20 TIO NTFL season. It's a big Saturday this weekend at TIO Stadium with another Men's Premier League triple header that's sure to entertain. It all starts at 2:30 p.m. when Southern Districts versus Waratah. Both teams have already shown they can be threatening and have a recent history of exciting matches, so it should be a close one. Then, St Mary's host the Darwin Buffaloes at 5 p.m, both teams wanting to continue their strong start to the season and will be fighting hard for the 4 points. To close the night off, Wanderers versus the Tiwi Bombers at 7:30 p.m. It's the Bombers' first night game of the season, so they'll be looking to take full advantage of the cooler temperature, while the Muck-Mucks will be looking to get back on the winners list. On Sunday, the footy action is taken to PSC BM Oval for the first Premier League game this season when Nightcliff host the Palmerston Magpies. It's a special game as the Tigers will unveil their flag, and it's all being played in memory of Warren Berto. Warren was a much loved and respected member of both clubs, and the establishment of a memorial game will see a best on ground medal awarded to a player from each team. You can catch all the Men's Premier League games live on the AFLNT TV YouTube channel, along with the Women's Premier League top of the ladder clash between Southern Districts and the Darwin Buffettes. Other games that are happening in the Women's Premier League this round are St Mary's take on Waratah in a 6th versus 5th matchup, while Tracy Village host the Palmerston Magpies. Then in Sunday, Nightcliff host Pint on the Tigers' home turf. Don't forget to get your round 4 NTFL tips in, as there is a weekly prize to be won. You've got to be in it to win it. As of Friday morning, we're pleased to report no forfeits have been received. We are now just 1 week away from the AFL Northern Territory Hall of Fame, proudly presented by Thrifty Car Rental Darwin. The prestigious black tie event will be held at Mindle Beach Casino and Resort, and the event is expected to attract a large crowd. It's been 5 years since the last AFLNT Hall of Fame event, and we'll hope you'll share this unique evening with us as we celebrate 15 worthy recipients. Lots of work is going into making this event special, and tickets are selling fast, so secure yours by jumping onto the AFLNT website. If you missed it, on Tuesday, exciting news came from the 2019 NAB AFLW draft for Territorian Michaela Roberts, who was picked up by the Collingwood Football Club for the 2020 AFLW season. Roberts is one of the most respected and feared footballers in the NT and has played 2 seasons in the VFLW, accumulating 20 games and 6 goals in her time in Thunder colours. She has also amassed more than 100 games in the NTFL with the Buffettes. We wish Roberts all the best. Yesterday, the University Rats launched their 2019-20 Guernsey, bearing the logo of new club sponsor, Stop, One Punch Can Kill. To find out more about what this means to the club, we caught up with the Uni Rats.
The background to getting Stop One Punch Can Kill as our jumper sponsor was that in August, our president Tim Blakey was out on a night out with a mate in the city and was badly assaulted and fell down, got a fractured skull, was knocked unconscious and went to hospital. He was put into a coma and obviously very close to being killed. Fortunately, he wasn't killed, and his fractured skull actually stopped him from being further injured, so he's had a really miraculous recovery. Still got a long way to go, but arising out of that pretty horrible event, we decided that we would reach out to Stop One Punch Can Kill to try and get the message out to the community about the dangers of this sort of violence. Okay, so the jumper was designed by one of our committee men and players, Cal McGegan, and he came up with the rat design. So we've got the dirty big rat on the front of the jumper, looking pretty mean, and then we've also got the really powerful logo from Stop One Punch Can Kill sitting up there on the chest, So it's a really good-looking, powerful jumper, and so we thought we would do something significant to mark the launch of the jumper. So we approached Banks Football Club. They are a pretty traditional rival of the Uni Rats, certainly back in the earlier days of our club's history. We met Banks in a number of grand finals over the years. We've played 7 grand finals with them in the old TIFA competition. They were pretty spiteful encounters, and it's probably fair to say that there was a little bit of punching going on. So we thought that was kind of an appropriate rival club to bring together, and to actually say that within the game of footy and within that rivalry, we can actually all recognise that there's no place for violence. So they came on board really enthusiastically, and what we've decided to do is to make this a perpetual annual shield match. So tonight we'll be playing for the One Punch Can Kill Shield, and we'll have a best on ground award at the end of that game as well. We're really fortunate that the sponsors from One Punch Can Kill have actually come up to Darwin from Melbourne to come to the launch and to see the game, so it should be a really good night. It's a really simple message, and that's the Stop One Punch Can Kill message as well, which is to just not punch. Don't make that move from taking an argument or a disagreement, or the sort of stuff that happens when you're out at night, particularly if you've had a few drinks. Alright, so we'll see you out there tonight, and go Rats!
We look forward to that game tonight, and may the best team win. Now, let's take a look at the NTFL Play of the Round. When voting closed this morning, it was Abe Ankers whose impressive pivot and goal earned him the most votes. Congratulations to Abbey Smith, whose vote for Abe earned her the fan prize. Well, that's a wrap of another Friday Footy Show episode. We'll see you at the footy, showing your true colours.